Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Are you happy with this group? Good. You want to go there? Okay, group 1, group 2, group... How are you?
Four.
Help guys, help me!
Yes. Same person.
Okay.
Same person. Can't go back. Same person. Coaches understand. Yeah. So maybe tell them and intercept.
1, 2,
Intercept.
dead ball. Come, guys.
Yo.
2,
Here we go.
3.
Back. 4. 5. Very good.
Our ball,
Okay.
our ball, our ball. 1.
Back to the same guy.
This is not your team, not your partner.
He's on holiday.
Next, come.
Brother, you have to wait.
Another ball.
Yeah. Popping from everywhere. Now we
Next.
turn and go. Now we come.
Go.
Come back.
Move the feet, move
Gotta
the
keep
feet.
moving. Gotta keep moving. Sideways. Come. Come with me. Oh, half body, please.
Good to see what is on offer here for the children, and hopefully when we leave we're not identifying that this person is going to be the next player at the IPL or in future. We want to give them skills just like we do in the classroom. We want to give them skills that they can take into any sport and not just cricket. I think that's the key, is that the preparation that we're doing is not specifically around cricket skills. It's about a way of the disciplined approach to your practice, because I know it's summer here, I know it's really hot in Rajasthan, but it's also a case of you can practice for 20 minutes perfectly and then you can leave it. You don't have to be out here for 3 hours. So I think that for us is important.
Which country is the strongest country on World Cup in your eyes?
The top 6 plus the West Indies. Other than that, no one's got a chance.
Is there any intention of campaigning of India? Is there any intention of campaigning of in India?
What are you talking about?
Is there any
Of camping, what?
in India?
Camps conduct.
Camp-
Okay.
Why we are conducting the camps in India?
Well, I think the whole key for me is that I've obviously spent a lot of time the last 9 years in India with the IPL. And my wife and I, we have 2 babies born in India, a daughter in 2015 during the IPL India and Nathan 2017. So I have a very close affinity with India and doing work here. Also, I do know it's a land from of possibility and maybe less opportunity, which again is why the focus of the camps that we've done. Surat is not a renowned cricketing hub. In Pune now, they've obviously had IPL teams, but we're trying to get away from the Delhis, even in Jaipur, where there are facilities and academies already existing. We're not trying to steal people from other academies. We want, through the camps, invite children and coaches, especially coaches. I think that's the importance for us, is that when Ryan and I leave India, we want to make sure that the coaches have been involved with us, can then carry it forward, as well as the kids. So there's definitely more chance to set up. We're in discussion with the Indian Cricket Academy about how we can establish one hub in India, and from there the player, because we are seeing many young talented players with limited opportunity, so hopefully identifying players that then can come to a high performance center. So that's a long-term goal. So it's not just in here and out. I have been coming to India for at least 3 or 4 months of the year for the last 9 years. So that focus will still continue, and camps in India will certainly continue at grassroots level and identifying them for high performance facilities as well.
Do not you believe that cricket is now a costly game?
It's a costly game. Cricket is a business, and I think it's obviously difficult for parents, for young children. It's a big investment, the equipment that they have to buy. And why again, if we can come to these the rural areas and the tier 1 or tier 2 cities and give young children opportunity and hopefully identify and take them on. But we really are not coming here and saying to them, all these children here, don't worry, in 10 years time you will play for India. It's not about that. It's about the lessons that I certainly learned as a sportsman, as growing up, and then also playing cricket for South Africa. The life lessons that I learned out of sport and in a team environment have stood me in very good stead. So it's again about working as a team, training with discipline. So it's not about identifying the next, the Indian squad going to come out of this. It's making sure that we get to young children who haven't really been seen before by international players.
You had selected the top 5 fielders in the past. but it is a coincidence that 4 of the have taken the runs, and outside of the team there is no good fielder in the current players.
Well, that's what happens. I mean, life moves on. So there's a great batch of young fielders that will come through at this World Cup. So in my experience, the players that I've worked with, those are the 5 best fielders that I've seen. I only include Ricky Ponting, he's even older. So from that point of view, it's not just about, there's a whole lot of current players. But the guys who've stood out for me, obviously are the senior players, because they do that consistently. One great catch is not going to make a good fielder. It's can you keep performing consistently? So that's probably why my players are all ex-players now and not going to be at the World Cup. Sure.
4 दिन का जॉन्टी रोड्स का कैंप है हमारे यहाँ पे, जिसमें 2 घंटे का इनका ट्रेनिंग रहेगी। एवरी डे 2 आवर्स का इनका एक बैच, और ये 9 to 1 हमारे यहीं पे कैंप देंगे शेखावाटी पब्लिक स्कूल में। और आज ही हमारे यहाँ इनॉग्रेशन भी किया गया इन्फिनिटी क्रिकेट अकेडमी का, जो कि इस ज़िले में शायद इंटरनेशनल स्टैंडर्ड की पहली ऐसी अकेडमी होगी।
आपको क्या कारण महसूस हुआ ये?
कारण महसूस इसलिए हुआ क्योंकि अभी देखा जाए तो राजस्थान के बहुत अच्छे प्लेयर्स अभी जो हैं इंडियन टीम में हमने देखा, जैसे खलील हैं और दीपक चाड़ हैं जो अभी इंडियन टीम के लिए चुने गए हैं। तो राजस्थान में बहुत पोटेंशियल है अभी इस चीज़ के लिए। आईपीएल का क्रेज़ भी है, और ये शेखावाटी जो बेल्ट है फेमस है अपने स्टैमिना के लिए और प्लेइंग के लिए, इसलिए हम चाहते थे कि उनको इंटरनेशनल स्टैंडर्ड्स का ही कुछ मिले यहाँ पे।